Good evening. I'll walk you through today's detailed news summaries, topic by topic, in clear, listener friendly lines. 1. Conflict in the Strait of Hormuz and related Iranian incidents. After U.S. and Israeli strikes, Iran has been striking merchant ships near the Strait of Hormuz. Several vessels were hit or set ablaze, and reports say small craft have been laying mines, leaving the waterway close to paralysis. UKMTO and other reports cite ballistic or projectile type strikes and incidents like fire and casualties aboard vessels, such as the Thai ship Mayuri Nuri. Intelligence estimates Iran may hold thousands of mines, roughly 2,000 to 6,000, and even a small number deployed could block transit. U.S. Central Command said it sank multiple reported Iranian mine layers. Reports cite about 16. While U.S. officials have mentioned escort options, though the Navy has not formally begun convoy escorts, and a mistaken social post from an energy official helped spur oil moves. The incidents have roiled oil markets. Brent around $91, WTI near $87, after extremes that briefly neared 120, and raised warnings that prolonged disruption could send prices above $100. The IEA coordinated a large strategic release, see Topic 2, but traders remain on edge. Real-world impacts are already visible. Higher ship insurance and transport costs, LPG, LNG, and fuel supply strains affecting industries and restaurants, and financial market responses, including Treasury yields rising amid sticky inflation data. The main near-term determinant is whether the strait is made safe for normal transit or the attacks continue. 2. IEA planning and executing record strategic stock releases. The International Energy Agency, by unanimous agreement of its 32 members, decided to release 400 million barrels of emergency reserves, the largest coordinated release in its history. Prior peak was about 182.7 million barrels in 2022. The goal is to blunt the supply shock from the Iran-related attacks and the Strait of Hormuz disruption. IEA members collectively hold roughly 1.2 billion barrels of public reserves, plus about 600 million in industry stocks, and countries will supply oil according to national circumstances and timelines. Markets are cautious. The pace of release matters more than headline volumes. If 100 million barrels were spread over a month, that averages 3.3 million barrels per day, which is far below some estimates of disrupted flows, reported by outlets as up to twice to 20 million BBD, and logistical limits in refining, storage, and distribution could blunt impact. Experts say the release signals strong political will to stabilize markets, but warn it is a one-off mitigation. Speed of deliveries, distribution choices, and the duration of the Middle East disruptions will determine whether the measure materially lowers prices. Number 3, AI and big tech dominate corporate action and legal battles. NVIDIA made a major investment and multi-year strategic partnership with Mira Murati's Thinking Machines Lab, committing the lab to deploy NVIDIA's Vera Rubin systems at a scale of at least 1 gigawatt. NVIDIA continues large infrastructure investments across the AI ecosystem and has driven related stock gains. Oracle reported a strong Q3 and raised revenue guidance, pushing its shares up sharply, while some worry about borrowing to fund large AI data center builds. Oracle's customer prepayments and hardware arrangements suggest a path to future profitability, even as execution risks remain. Microsoft sought court relief after the Pentagon designated Anthropic as a supply chain risk and effectively barred it from military contracts, arguing the designation disrupts existing agreements and supporting Anthropic's legal push. Meanwhile, Amazon won a temporary injunction blocking Perplexity's Comet browser from scraping or accessing Amazon's site to power an automated shopping agent, with the court citing security, ad traffic, and customer data risks. In product and operations, Ford launched Ford Pro AI, a Google Cloud-based commercial service analyzing